There is a number that changed everything last week. Not a number anyone predicted. Not a number that came from an earnings report or a quarterly projection. A number that appeared on a Tuesday morning on trading screens across Wall Street and made some of the most experienced investors in the world stop mid-sentence and stare. 294 trillion. That was SpaceX's market cap at 10:47 a.m. on June 17, 2026, for a few minutes, not hours, minutes, a company that didn't exist as a public stock 4 trading days earlier had just become more valuable than Microsoft, more valuable than Amazon, more valuable than companies that have been household names for 3 decades. And then it pulled back, settled around $265 trillion, still ahead of Amazon, still the fourth largest company in America, still up roughly 62% from its IPO price of $135 in less than a week. Let that land for a second. 62% in 4 days, in a market that usually moves in fractions of a percent. This is not a normal story. And the question that millions of people are asking right now, the question that's flooding every finance forum, every investment group, every family dinner table where someone opened their brokerage app and went quiet, is simple. Is this a millionaire-making moment? Or is this the most expensive mistake a generation of investors is about to make? That's what we're getting into today. All of it. The numbers, the psychology, the risk, and the decisions sitting in front of you right now while this story is still unfolding. Let's start with what actually happened, because the story is stranger than the headlines. On June 12, 2026, SpaceX completed the largest initial public offering in human history. Not the largest tech IPO, the largest IPO ever. $75 billion raised in a single day, shattering the previous record held by Saudi Aramco. The stock opened at $150 per share against an IPO price of $135, and by the end of day one, Elon Musk had officially become the world's first trillionaire. Not a billionaire, a trillionaire. But here's the part that nobody saw coming. Even the people who had been watching this for months. The stock didn't slow down after the IPO euphoria. It kept going. Monday, up 20%. Tuesday, another 4% intraday that briefly pushed the market cap past Microsoft before settling back. By midweek, the stock had touched 225.64s at its intraday high. A stock that IPO'd at $135 hit $225 in less than 4 trading sessions. And on the same day that price hit that peak, SpaceX announced it was acquiring Cursor, an AI coding startup, for $60 billion. Not a small side deal. $60 billion. For a company they just took public 4 days earlier. The market didn't blink. The stock kept climbing. Now here's where it gets important. Because understanding what SpaceX actually is right now matters more than any price target or analyst rating. SpaceX is not just a rocket company anymore. That story ended months ago. In February 2026, SpaceX merged with xAI, Elon Musk's artificial intelligence company, the one that built the Grok chatbot and had its own data centers, its own AI models, its own enormous cash burn. That merger valued the combined entity at over $1 trillion before the IPO even happened. Then, the Cursor acquisition was layered on top, a $60 billion boot on AI coding tools, the same space where OpenAI and Anthropic are competing for developer dominance. So what went public last week is not what most people think of when they hear the word SpaceX. It's not just rockets and Starlink satellites. It's rockets plus satellite internet plus AI infrastructure plus AI software plus a social network called X plus a coding tool being integrated into all of it. It's Elon Musk's entire empire consolidated under one stock ticker. That's why the demand was so extreme. That's why 600,000 options contracts moved in the first hour of options trading on Tuesday morning. People weren't just buying SpaceX. They were buying a bet on whether 1. person's vision of the next 20 years of technology turns out to be correct. That's a very different investment than buying a profitable company with predictable cash flows. Here's the number that serious investors are sitting with right now, and it's uncomfortable. Last year, SpaceX reported revenue of $18.67 billion. It reported a net loss of $4.94 billion. Amazon, for comparison, reported $717 billion in revenue and $77.7 billion in profit. More profit than SpaceX has made in total sales. SpaceX's market cap is now larger than Amazon's. A company that earned less than 1/40th of Amazon's revenue and lost nearly $5 billion doing it, is now valued higher than one of the most profitable companies ever built. One analyst at Morningstar put a fair value on SPCX of $63 per share. The stock is trading above $200. CFRA opened coverage with a sell rating and a 12-month target of 159, implying a potential drop of nearly 30% from where it debuted. Dan Ives at Wedbush called it the beginning of a fourth industrial revolution and stayed bullish. This is not a story where the smart people agree. The smart people are as divided as they've ever been on a single stock, and that division matters enormously to anyone thinking about putting real money into this right now. So let's talk about Amazon and Microsoft separately, because they're not just footnotes in this story. They're the alternative. Amazon closed Tuesday at $2.64 trillion in market cap, a 31-year-old company, one of the most profitable businesses ever built. AWS alone generates margins that most companies would consider their entire business model. Amazon didn't fight SpaceX for the valuation gap. It just sat there, doing what it does, generating billions in quarterly profit, building out AI infrastructure of its own with Amazon Bedrock and its investment in Anthropic. Microsoft sits at $290 trillion, Azure growing, Copilot embedded in every office product on the planet, the most aggressive AI adoption of any legacy technology company, and doing it profitably. Microsoft's free cash flow last quarter was larger than SpaceX's entire annual revenue. The question isn't which of these three companies is more exciting. SpaceX is obviously more exciting. Rockets are more exciting than cloud servers. The question is what you're actually buying when you buy a stock. You're not buying excitement. You're buying a claim on future earnings. And right now, SpaceX is priced for a future that is extraordinary, speculative, and locked behind execution risks that Musk himself acknowledged before the IPO when he said XAI was not built right the first time. All 11 of XAI's co-founders had left by the end of March 2026. The AI division is being rebuilt in public, using shareholder money, while the stock trades at levels that assume everything goes right. Here's the thing that nobody says out loud in these moments, and it's the most important thing. The people who made fortunes on Microsoft didn't buy it during the frenzy. They bought it and held it through the years when it was boring and the headlines had moved on. The people who made fortunes on Amazon bought it when everyone thought Bezos was crazy for reinvesting every dollar of profit into new businesses instead of showing returns. The question with SpaceX isn't whether it's going up next week. It might. The options market is pricing in significant continued volatility in both directions. There are lock-up expiration events starting in late July when early investors can begin selling. Musk's own stake is locked for 366 days with the first unlocks, beginning after Q2 earnings in September. When those shares start moving, the supply equation changes. The question is whether SpaceX, 10 years from now, is a company that justified this valuation. And that answer depends on Starship working, on Starlink continuing to grow, on XAI becoming something real rather than something restructured, on the Cursor acquisition actually competing against OpenAI and Anthropic in a market where both of those companies are also going public this year. Subscribe to my channel because next week, we're going deep on the OpenAI and Anthropic. IPOs, and how those deals could reshape exactly what SpaceX is competing against in the AI space. So, which stock makes you a millionaire in 2026? Here's the honest answer. Not the exciting one. The honest one. If SpaceX goes from $200 to $400, which would require roughly doubling from current levels, a $50,000 position becomes $100,000 meaningful, not a million. If you put $50,000 into SpaceX at $135 on IPO day and it continues to $270, another doubling, you have $100,000, still not a million. To turn $50,000 into a million on SpaceX, the stock needs to go to roughly $2,700 per share from today's levels. That requires the company to grow to somewhere around $35 trillion in market cap. For context, the entire U.S. stock market is roughly $55 trillion today. Millionaire-making moments don't come from buying stocks that are already up 62% in 4 days and already valued at $265 trillion. They come from identifying the right company before the crowd arrives. The people who became millionaires on Amazon bought it in 1997 when it looked like an online bookstore with no profit and an insane valuation. The people who became millionaires on Microsoft bought it in 1990 when personal computing still felt like a science project to most investors. The people who will become millionaires on whatever comes next are buying something today that everyone else thinks is either boring or crazy, not something that's on the front page of every financial news site in the world on its 4th day of trading. That doesn't mean SpaceX is a bad investment. It means it's a different kind of investment than the headline suggests. It's a bet on Elon Musk's ability to execute the most ambitious corporate vision in the history of American business. It's a bet that rockets and satellites, and AI and social media and coding tools can be combined under one roof, and that the whole becomes more valuable than the sum of its extraordinary parts. Maybe it does. Maybe the 4th industrial revolution Dan Ives is talking about is real, and SpaceX is its infrastructure layer, and 10 years from now, this valuation looks like a bargain the way Amazon at $20 looks like a bargain now. Or maybe the lockup expires, the early investors take profit. The AI division struggles to compete with well-funded rivals. Starship has a bad quarter, and a stock priced for perfection discovers what happens when reality shows up. Both of those futures are possible right now. Both of them are sitting inside the same stock at $200 per share. The decision is yours, but make it with open eyes, not with the feeling of watching a rocket lift off and not wanting to be left on the ground. Because sometimes the most expensive ticket in the world is the one you buy, because the launch looks too spectacular to miss.